Ready.
Okay, this is day 3, the third morning that this 2.5-month-old colt has had a halter on. He's never been touched. This is day 3 in the beginning. What we're doing is teaching this colt to move forward. We're teaching him to be halter broken, and we're also teaching him the beginning steps to be a halter show horse, an Arabian show horse. So everything is slow, everything has a meaning, and everything is repeated over and over and over. So I'm standing next to him, touching him everywhere. This is the third day we've done this. Touching his face, I'm rubbing his gums to relax him. When he moves his mouth like that, he's starting to listen. One of the main things in teaching a young horse anything is patience, repetition, and knowing what you want them to do. You just don't go out there and start. You have to know exactly what you want. Like, I want this colt to go forward. I'm teaching him to go to my left. I'm teaching him to go to my right, plunging him as a baby. I don't believe in putting a rope around their rear end, getting them to move. I believe in just touching them, teaching them to move. I'll walk to his rear end, push his head away, walk to his rear end, push his head away. He's got to move forward. He has to go forward from my sound. When I cluck, he's got to go forward. And then I'll reverse it. Whoa. Whoa. We'll bump him, whoa. Now I'm going to go to my left, and he's going to go to my right. Just from sound. Going to his rear end. I'm going to stop him, whoa. You never pull, you snatch. So it's a snatch, it's not a hard pull. And then when I stop him, I'm going to desensitize him. I'm going to walk to my left, his right, using my right hand is the bump hand. Now, whoa, I'm going to walk to my right, his left, switch hands. The left hand is the bump hand, desensitizing him with no chain, just so he feels this. Because soon you're going to bump him up to get him up, and then you're going to just let him interestingly go to your hand and not make a big deal out of it. Everything you do for a halter horse is natural. They do it. Getting the neck to raise up and look at you is simple. But you have to know what you want, and you have to know when the horse is doing it. So you start with a baby. Like if I walk over to my left, I want to move his front end. So I'll just take it, I'll bump it. And that one step, whoa, that's it. That one step is a big deal. He made that one step. I'm going to bump him, and then I'm going to touch him. I'm going to touch him. Let him know what he did. Boy, you're good. Talk to him. Boy, you're good. Touch him everywhere. Get him quiet. Make this a learning session, even on a baby. Remember, this is the third day he's ever had a halter on. And you touch him, you keep touching him, petting him. Now I'm going to make him go just from sound. Whoa. The important thing is when I click and make a sound that he moves forward freely. There's no pulling back. Even when I say, whoa, he stops, but still, right away, I don't care if it's 2 steps, I bring him up. And he's not scared. He has to learn to come forward all the time. If I go to my left, his right, and I pull him, he walks up. That's all I want him to do. So he's really being good. So I'm going to touch him again. Touch his mouth. Touch him here, touch his ears, touch him everywhere. Good boy. Keep talking to him. Now the next thing I'm going to do is we worked on his legs a little bit. Whoa. We made him go to the right and to the left. He's starting to understand lunging. Now, I'm gonna already start to loosen his throat so that he can look at you, raise up, and start to show like a show horse. So I do this by just putting pressure. The pressure comes across the pole, I'm pressing down. As soon as he even moves a little bit, I stop and pet him. I stop and pet him. I'll push down again. If he resists, I'll tap him, tap him, tap him, tap him, tap him, and bang, he dropped down. You feel him get loose here. You pull and you tap. Your hand is almost like tapping with the end of a whip, but not hard. So you tap and you pull. You tap and you pull. So I'll tap, 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 and he came down. And while I'm tapping, I'm going. So when I stand in front of him and I go, he comes to my hand. The sound and pulling, the pulling is pressure. He comes away from pressure and he comes to the sound. So I'm gonna pull, watch. I don't care about his ears. I'm working on his throat. The ears will come very easily. All you want this horse to do is to relax. And don't pull. When they resist, do this. A snatch and release. And then pet him. He came forward. Again, I'm on this side. Never pull in front of them. Pick a side. And from that side, you have better leverage. And you just pull. Very easy to make him go forward. Stay. Now come over to your right, his left. You pull. Pull to the other side. Pretty soon he walks right up. That move he made, it's saying he made a move. He walked right up. I pulled, he walked right up and followed me. So, okay, that's the lesson for today.